Well, here we are. Here we are again. This past week was a very busy one. It involved 5 shows in 3 days. Thursday, August 10th at Grape Street Pub. Friday, August 11th at 15 North. And on Saturday, there was 3 different shows. 2 in-store CD signing acoustic shows, and that night, Whiskey Tango. The Wash at the Whiskey. Thursday, Grape Street Pub, me and Dave went. We showed up at about 8:30 and brought in all the stuff, which is mostly everything except for drums and bass rig. They did a set. They were 4th out of 5, I think, and they only had one guy there doing sound for everybody and doing monitors, and he was running around like a maniac, and his name's Scooter. Worked his butt off. So he'll be there on September 2nd when we're back there for an all-original night. Set went well. Everything went as you figured it would go. And good response out there at Grape Street. Got a nice crowd, comes out all the time. It's a good deal. The next night, Friday night at 15 North, we figured we'd try an 8 o'clock there this time because they don't have the karaoke and we're usually waiting around, so we shot out there a little bit later. This video camera I'm using now for the vlog, I brought it out to Grape Street but couldn't get it to work. The camera's about 5 years old, and I did get it to work by going to 15 North. I got it working. Basically, I had to beat the crap out of it and hit it in the right place, and it eventually worked. I don't know why, but I should probably just get a new one, but why? Well, there are some reasons. But I don't have to tell you that. Anyway, 15 North. So I got video from 15 North. A lot of video. I shot way too much video, and it's making it very hard to do this vlog this time because I have so much video. So it's kind of like a curse because it's a video camera and I can just shoot video and video and video, and it's very difficult to edit all this video. And the way I'm doing it now, oh my gosh, it's going into the iMac, going out of the iMac over the network to a PC, and the PC being converted from, oh, it's just ridiculous. It's getting out of hand. It's getting too crazy here. But anyway, I hope to simplify that in a couple ways. But I've got off track of what I was trying to say. It's 15 North. We got there around 8 o'clock. We loaded in. All the stuff that we load in there is everything except for the board and the front of house speaker. They have their super compressed system there, and they have no EQs there, so there's some feedback in some weird places at different times, and it's so close up there that it's difficult where it gets set off and what goes on. It's just we earn our money there because it's crazy. But the videos came out good. So we load out of there. We got out of there real quick, and me and Dave went to the Super Wawa, and I got another shake. I got a strawberry this time. I don't think I'm going to get any more shakes though. Shot some video on my way home there, but you don't need to see it. It's too boring. Too much video. Too much. But I had to get up early for the in-stores, so I get up in the morning, and I finally get over to Cintioli to pick up the board that they fixed, and I spent $107 for this board. Took it to the FYE in Franklin Mills and set that all up using Brian's monitor system, PA on a stick, with an amp I have had in my house for a while. I haven't used in a while, and that was our PA on a stick to do those shows with. The board, those rat bastards over at Cintioli's didn't fix it entirely. It did work, made tons of noise. 3 channels out of 12 did not work, and I gotta tell you, I was afraid to touch the thing once we got going because I thought it would shut off or something. So there's video of the performance and the signing.
Hey, what'd I just say?
What?
Turn the camera off, ready? Turn the camera off, ready?
You want this out to anybody in particular? Or Lisa and Mike. Lisa and Mike?
I wonder if they have Octane karaoke CDs. We should make those. We should make a karaoke CD.
Every on stage turns it like,
Alright, cool.
Nice, thanks. Take care, bros. Thank you, man. Enjoy the rest. See you guys. Take care.
Seriously?
Alright, backwards.
Hey.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that.
Something in my feet.
Good.
Alright.
Air guitar.
Huh?
Air guitar.
Oh yeah, air guitar today. I love playing air guitar.
Air guitar?
It's awesome.
Air guitar? I better check that kid.
Then we go off to Coconuts in Roosevelt Mall.
Hey, this is important us.
Rock
and roll.
And
Oh yeah, absolutely. Serious.
You know what's interesting is that when they told me it was near the movie theater in Franklin Mills, the FYE, I went to where the movie theater used to be. When I went to Coconuts, I went to where Coconuts used to be. Coconuts is now where Sam Goody used to be in Roosevelt Mall. I got my first guitar there when I think I was 12 or 13 years old. I got my first guitar there. And I'm nostalgic that it's still a CD store. So there's video from the Coconuts. And after Coconuts, Brian Chevy was taking care of the band. Oh, and Brian Chevy, here's that clip of Greg. It's from 15 North, but here it is. So Brian Chevy's was after Coconuts, and that was the layover for the Whiskey Tango show. So Saturday night, after the 2 Saturday afternoon jobs, was Whiskey Tango. I followed Brian over to Chevy's, and there's a lot of hills, up and down, and there's a lot of starting on hills and things like that. So if you want to learn how to drive a stick really good, follow us from Coconuts to Brian Chevy's next time, and I guarantee you, you will be an ace at driving a stick after that trip. Make sure you keep an eye where you're going, though. Don't take your eyes off the road. You know what I'm saying? So I could stay at Chevy's for 20 minutes to 30 minutes because I had to go over to Whiskey Tango to load in the setup. Alex called me about 6:45. Where are you? I'm at Chevy's. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know either. So I get over there at 7. We load in. We are setting up. And we set everything up. And they're getting ready to go on. They're all on stage. They're doing their final checks, doing the final line checks, doing the final ear checks, getting ready to go on. And suddenly, it starts raining in Whiskey Tango. my board. That was the first thing. I had no board. And so I run up on stage and I turn off my power amps. And I lean over to Brian and I say, I don't know what's going on. We just lost power for a second. I'm not even going to tell you what he said. But so I go back and my power's back on. And I think what happened was a breaker got tripped. What happened was that somebody had set off a firework in the men's room, and it set off the sprinkler system in the second floor. So it was the second floor men's room, and the sprinkler system was just draining into the first floor. There was no sprinklers going off on the first floor. It was just all draining down there. So it started in the back by me, and while this is going on, after I got the board power back, I'm able to talk to the guys through the monitors, and someone had asked me, is it leaking on stage? And so I'm asking that, is it leaking on stage? And Jordan's just saying, hey, you gonna check my acoustic or what? He had no idea what was going on. They didn't know what was going on. Then it was all crowded. Everybody was waiting for him to go on, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the dance floor, it starts pouring down there. So the middle of the dance floor cleared out. So eventually it got to be a point where it was like, this is a big problem. They turned all the lights on and got everybody out of the main room, asked them to vacate the main room, explained what had happened. There was no fire. And then for a good while this went on. We weren't sure if the equipment was safe, Whiskey Tango's equipment was safe, if things were going to get poured on. I shot this video, and it was a disaster. It was horrible. I feel really bad for the Whiskey Tango.
Well, somebody shut off the sprinkler.
I think this night's a wash.
This night's a wash.
It was funnier than the first one.
It was funny. But the funny part was is that I repeated the joke. I said, hello, Dave. Dave says tonight's a wash. And Joe's like, tonight. Yeah, that is funny. And Joe, it's so slow with the thing.
I'll give you a little So this is actually, to the day, my 1-year anniversary in this band. My first gig was today, last year, and I couldn't ask for a better celebration. I was hoping for a big one, and this is all I could ask for.
Rained on your day.
Yeah, raining on my day. It's alright, I had a couple of drinks at Chevy's house. This gig was going to be a little rough anyway. No, I'm just kidding, but it's pretty awesome. I'm going to give you that little tidbit of information. It's pretty awesome.
So to salvage the night, we ended up moving one of my stacks that I brought in over to the front area where they normally do the acoustic thing, and we set up a PA there using my monitor rack and my monitor board, which is not set up to do this sort of thing at all. I didn't have the stuff that I used that day because it wasn't in the truck, it was in my car. So what I used was the 3612 for the drum monitor that Bob hasn't even used in a while, because that has a built-in crossover, because I don't have a crossover in my monitor rack. The mains rack was packed up when it started pouring on that side of the stage. So I ran with the 3612, and I didn't realize till at this point how high it was crossed over, because out of my top JBL boxes it was just all AME radio sounding, and the bass bins were most of the other sound was coming out. But you know, I guess a lot of people just really didn't care as long as there was sound coming out and there was music going on. And Brian, of course, wanted effects, and hooking up effects in the monitor board was really weird. You're gonna have to ask Alex how the hell to do it, because I haven't used that monitor board, and I don't think I've ever used that monitor board, but we got that going. The people that stayed, I think, were treated to a good show, because the band let loose. They were just playing anything and everything. We were singing because Dave couldn't do any lights, Alex couldn't do any monitors. I think most guys were packing up. Rob, Chevy, Alan, Scotty, they were all there, and Rob and Scotty helped me out most of the day with the acoustic things, and it was about 2 trips into those places, so it was it's a decent help, especially at Frank and Mills being so far away from the truck. But anyway, it's just at one point Joey Bass even walked over to the camera, and he goes right up to the camera and goes, "This never happened." I think that was after they played, or were playing some Extreme.
I've ever had a whiskey conversation. Alright, take it down quiet.
'em. Pulled it off. We got thanked a lot. We drank a lot. And you'd think at that point we would just go home, but no, we went to Brian Chevy's. afterwards, and I ate a lot of watermelon. The WVW. It's Wendy's vodka watermelon, and it's so good. Nice and juicy, tasty watermelon, but you shouldn't eat a lot of watermelon that Wendy made. I didn't get home till 8:30 or something. But yeah, beware the watermelon. Anyway, so yeah, I was trying to be more lively with this one, but it's tough. I mean, it's ending on a bad note with the Whiskey Tango. I heard that even they had to cancel this Tuesday with the interns. I don't know if they'll be ready for Friday for regular bands, because I heard more of the ceiling deteriorated, but I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I guess just call the Whiskey Tango if you're going there this weekend. Hopefully I put the edits in the right place and this thing flowed pretty well, because it's not flowing too well for me. I have a lot of stuff to do on this one, so it's a lot of work to get it going and get it out there. Wasn't sure what to say and stuff. Got plenty of ideas for other things, but that was the week. 5 gigs, 3 days, and a mess that turned out good, but didn't really turn out good. I mean, the end result was... Alright, I'm going to shut up about it. So this week coming up is Friday, August 18th. We're up at Park City Grill. That's up in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's hard to say Rutherford. And on Saturday, 19th, back at the Bootleggers. We'll be back at Bootleggers in Woodland, New Jersey. Again, you know, the people watching these vlogs, if you're watching them, let us know. If you're not watching them, let us know. And, yeah, get in the forums, leave some comments, sign the guest book, and come out to the shows and see the magic that we do. Oh, late.